Could Michael Corinthos fake his own death to frame Drew Quartermaine? The idea of Michael Corinthos going so far as to fake his own death might sound like a plot from a crime thriller, but in the high-stakes world of General Hospital, it's not entirely out of the question. Picture this: Michael stages a dramatic car accident, making it appear that Drew Quartermaine tampered with the brakes, leading to a fiery crash that supposedly claims Michael's life. In this hypothetical scheme, Michael wouldn't actually die. Instead, he would slip away with a new identity, biding his time to watch Drew crumble under the weight of a false murder charge. But would Michael really leave his children behind to pull off such an elaborate hoax? It seems unlikely, at least not permanently. A darker possibility emerges: Michael could force Willow Tate, his estranged wife, to disappear with him and the children. Imagine the tension if Michael threatened that Willow would never see her kids again unless she complied. This would create a morally complex situation, forcing Willow to weigh her own principles against the safety and well-being of her children. Such a storyline would showcase Michael's capacity for vengefulness while testing the limits of Willow's resilience. Yet, even for someone as wounded as Michael, this plan would demand careful execution and an unparalleled level of deceit. Could he truly bring himself to go through with it? And if so, how long could he maintain the ruse before guilt or unforeseen complications unraveled his sinister scheme? Michael's marriage in ruins. What does he have left to lose? Michael Corinthos is a man on the edge, and for good reason. His marriage to Willow is in shambles after revelations of her infidelity with Drew. The betrayal cuts deep, not only because of the affair itself but because it involves someone Michael trusted, his own uncle. Feeling abandoned and betrayed, Michael may believe he has nothing left to lose, which makes him more dangerous than ever. This new, darker Michael is a stark departure from the loyal and protective father and husband viewers are accustomed to seeing. While revenge is certainly on his mind, the depths of his plans are uncertain. Will he stick to legal and corporate means to exact his revenge on Drew, or will his emotional turmoil drive him to adopt far more ruthless methods? Michael's emotional state adds rich complexity to his character, presenting viewers with the question: when someone has nothing left to lose, how far will they go to feel like they've won? The corporate chessboard, Drew's offer and Curtis's dilemma. Amid this personal chaos, Michael finds himself embroiled in a battle for corporate control. Drew, freshly elected to Congress, initially tapped Curtis Ashford to take over as CEO of Aurora Media. Curtis, eager for the opportunity, began making plans for the company. However, Drew's sudden about-face, offering the position to Michael instead, throws a wrench into the works. Michael, ever the strategist, quickly deduces Drew's motives. This offer is an attempt to silence him about Drew and Willow's affair. Recognizing the leverage he holds, Michael confides in Curtis, seeking an ally in his quest to permanently oust Drew from the company. Curtis, now caught in the middle, must decide whether to stand by his original agreement with Drew or join Michael's vendetta. This corporate subplot is a fascinating parallel to the personal drama unfolding between Michael and Drew. It raises compelling questions about loyalty, ambition, and the blurred lines between business and personal vendettas. Drew's political aspirations collide with personal scandal. Drew Quartermaine's recent election to Congress was meant to be a turning point in his life. Stepping into a high-profile role, he hoped to leave behind his tumultuous past and focus on shaping policy and making a difference. However, his personal life threatens to derail his political career before it even begins. The scandal surrounding his affair with Willow is a ticking time bomb. If Michael decides to go public with the affair, Drew could face not only public humiliation but also potential fallout in his new political position. This raises the stakes considerably, as Drew must navigate the delicate balance between managing his political image and addressing the personal turmoil he's caused. Will Drew's aspirations for a clean slate survive this storm, or will his entanglements with Michael and Willow tarnish his carefully cultivated reputation? Willow's role in the chaos: a pawn or a player? Caught in the crossfire, Willow Tate finds herself in an unenviable position. Her affair with Drew, which began as a moment of weakness, has spiraled into a web of consequences she couldn't have anticipated. Willow's decisions will undoubtedly shape the trajectory of this story, as her loyalties are pulled in conflicting directions. Does she side with Drew, the man she sought solace in, or with Michael, the father of her children? Or does she carve out a new path entirely, rejecting both men in a bid to regain control of her life? Willow's inner conflict adds a deeply human element to the larger-than-life drama unfolding around her. Her choices could either diffuse the tension or act as a catalyst for even more chaos. Revenge, betrayal, and the high cost of vengeance. At its core, this storyline delves into the emotional and psychological toll of betrayal. For Michael Corinthos, the pain of his uncle's actions and his wife's disloyalty creates a toxic cocktail of anger and grief. These emotions fuel his desire for revenge, but at what cost? Would faking his own death and framing Drew for murder truly bring Michael the closure he seeks, or would it leave him more isolated and broken than ever? Similarly, Drew's betrayal comes with its own set of consequences, as he must face the damage he's inflicted on Michael and Willow while grappling with his own ambitions. This tangled web of deceit, revenge, and fractured relationships serves as a poignant reminder that in the pursuit of vengeance, no one escapes unscathed.